here in West Columbia and visiting with Chuck Dowse, one of the owners of Solar Farms. Chuck, what do y'all grow here at Solar Farms?
Well, we're a hydroponic farm, Amanda, and we grow bean sprouts, we grow alfalfa sprouts, broccoli sprouts, clover sprouts. We also do crunchy sprouts. We distribute tofu and we distribute ginger root also.
This is an unusual farm because everything is inside a building. How does that work?
It is. We have a controlled environment here, of course, and even though we're called solar farms, we don't use the sun. We use artificial lighting, and we grow everything with just water. And it's a short process, about a 5-day process for both our mung beans and for our green sprouts.
When I want to get seeds, I order them from a big catalog, and which is what most farmers do. I think your seeds come from a more specialized distributor.
They do. We have specialized distributors that specialize in sprouting seeds, and they test. It's a regulated industry right now, and so they test their seed before they send them to us for E. coli, salmonella, and many different things. And then again, when we get them, we soak them and treat them so that they're safe also as we start our process.
And everywhere I look, I see sanitation steps with foot baths and hand washing and all these sorts of hair nets and things that are going on.
That is correct. That's part of our HACCP program that we have. It's a hazard analysis of critical control points in the growing process, and those are all recommended and required by the FDA in order for us to grow sprouts here.
So when the seeds have been soaked after you get them in the disinfectant again and then rinsed, you take them and put them in a big round drum. And tell me what's happening in that big round drum.
With the green sprouts, with the alfalfa and clover and broccoli and so forth, we have to sanitize the seeds first. And so we put them in a bag and sanitize them in high concentrations of calcium hypochlorite. We then rinse the seeds, and then we put the seeds into the germination tanks. We'll put a clear cover on them, and then we'll bring lights in front of them, and the machines, the germinators, will rotate and spray water pretty much continually for 5 days, and then that's how we get our sprouts.
So then you open the front of it and you bring the sprouts out and put them into a basin of water.
Correct.
And what's going on there with the ladies agitating them and lifting them out?
As they're grown with their hulls on, of course. The seed all goes in there, and so they're contained inside the germinating container. As they come out, we put them in the tubs to get the hulls off of them and to also sanitize them again. There's chlorinated water again which cleans them. And then they're spun dried, and then just packed for consumption.
Okay, and so then they're refrigerated, and you have trucks that then send them off.
We do. We put them right into our refrigerator. We do recommend that they're washed again when they get home, just for safety purposes. But then they're put from our cooler right into refrigerated trucks and delivered to the markets.
Well, I can understand growing plants with sun or even artificial lights, but then you've got these other seeds that are back there in the dark. What's going on there?
Well, those are called the mung beans that we grow. They're used in a lot of the Chinese and Oriental cooking, and they're grown in the dark to keep them white. If they had the sun on them, then they develop green leaves, and we don't want to have leaves on them. They like a crunchy product and a white product.
So the market determines how you grow those.
That is correct.
But then you do bring them out and you put them on a shaker, and that was a big shaker table. What was going on there?
Right. Yeah. The beans are grown in large in bulk. You know, they're about 1,500 pounds in one of the bins that we grow in, and they also have their hulls on them and stuff. And so as we put them on the shaker table, they'll go down and the hulls are shaken off down through there, and then that allows them to be packed without the hulls.
Of course, everyone is always looking for ways to find more nutritious food and more fiber-filled food with reduced calories. It sounds to me like the products that come out of Solar Farms would be a wonderful addition to my diet.
They really are. They're very, very healthy for you.
Well, it really is an unusual process, and I bet people would like to know more about it. And if they want to find out more about Solar Farms, how could they do that?
Well, they can find us on Facebook under Solar Farms, or they can feel free to call us at 803-791-8600.
I want to thank you for letting us visit a very unusual farm, but one that has a product that South Carolinians can be proud of.
Thank you so much.